Hello and welcome back to Here We Tow. Today I'm on the Auto Sleeper stand at the Caravan Camping and Motorhome Show, and in this video I'm going to give you a walk around of the newly refreshed for 2025 Auto Sleepers models. Now, as you'll know, I've not particularly done a lot of content regards Auto Sleepers before, so it's a bit of a first look for you and me. So let's go in and find out a little bit more. So Auto Sleepers, it is a UK manufacturer and their motorhomes and van conversions are based on Fiat and Mercedes. We're going to start with some of the Fiat range and then we'll work our way around to the Mercedes, which is where I'm drawn to, as you probably know. That's me all over. So let's first of all start here. So this is the Broadway EL. I will be putting a link in the description to the website so you can find out all the facts and figures. Now this is a 2-berth motorhome with 2 travel seats, priced at around, this one on display, £94,000, but prices do actually start at just under 87,000. So for 2025, let's take a look. So it is on the new Fiat Ducato cab. It's got the new front on it, not that we can see it when it's in its current location particularly well. Silver front on this cab here, which is a nice finish. And then on the Broadway EL, we can see the graphics, the decals for the 2025 year. We've got the nice silver sides and then this orange or bronze colour, the Auto Sleepers logo embossed there. This one has got the wind out 2-lay awning. Obviously some of these things that we're seeing are actually extras. You are going to get a gas barbecue point. They have onboard water tanks, electric steps, grey waste tanks. So let's go into the Broadway. Now coming in, this one has got the automatic transmission, the captain's chair, this one swivels. Now on this layout, there's no fixed bed, but we have got a rear lounge which is going to convert. The benefit of that is we get space. So a 2-berth motorhome with lots of space. Now because it's a UK manufacturer, you're going to get the microwave, which is important to a lot of people. I'll be honest, I miss a microwave if I haven't got that in a motorhome. So that's great. Cupboards, extractor fan. Then we do have the Thetford electric hob, 3 gas burners, a grill and an oven, bank of lots of drawers, and what they do have on Auto Sleepers is this pull-up plug socket bank. There we go. So you can see there, plenty of plug sockets for your electricals. The sink, this is a bit unusual. So in here, you've also got a little rack here for putting a cloth or a soap, but obviously be careful when swiveling the tap and closing that. So this is a nice functional kitchen. Onto the near side, so onto the off side, sorry. So coming round, the washroom. Now in here, we're going to find the swivel toilet, and then you have the sink there. There are cabinets, toothbrush holders, towel rails, and the shower combined within there. So that is the 2-in-1 function. Wardrobe space, a large Thetford tower fridge and freezer, about 142 litre capacity. This one is absorption, runs off gas and electric. And then if I whiz round and we swap round, a big rear lounge. So if you like comfort, this could be the layout for you. Plenty of storage cupboards as well. Right, let's move on because it's not a full review. We are just having a look. So follow me, Jules. The next one's the Broadway EKTB LP, another 2-berth with 2 seat belts. I'll let you dive into this one yourself to have a look, so Jules can take you in there. But you can see on the exterior, we've got plug socket, the gas, pull this up, plug socket, you've got your water filler here for that onboard water tank. You dive in and go inside to take a look on this one. So this is another 2-berth. Now this has got a front lounge instead. So you can see these 2 large front seats. Again, you're going to be able to convert this into your bedroom space, and that kitchen and washroom are at the back on this model. So it depends on the layout you prefer, but you can see there the 2-berth. Jules will show you into the shower room. So in there you've got that toilet and the shower to the side of it in that rear corner. MTPLM on these is 3.5 tons, 3,500 kilos. So you can drive these on your normal car licence. Now this is the Broadway FB. Again, on the Fiat, these nice decals and graphics for the 2025 season. This has 2 seat belts, 2 travel seats, and it's 4-berth. Prices again start around 87,000. The one on the stand here, 90,000. So let's go in and take a look. You are going to have 5G ready Wi-Fi on this, optional automatic transmission. Now on this one, we have the lounge here at the front, the two dinonettes, seating area. You're going to have a table to put here. This will convert into a bed. You do also get some plug sockets down there as well. The kitchen, there's a worktop flap on the auto sleepers. The nice big oven and grill and hob. Again, the cupboards, microwave, which is great. The control panels are obviously above the door when you come in. And then this huge tower Thetford fridge freezer. You know, I love these, so there we go, huge one. And this one's got a French bed. Some people call it a side fixed bed. But so you've got a fixed bed on this one, and then the wardrobe space and storage. And at the back, this nice washroom. And then what I like is the shower's separate. It isn't an all-in-one. It's in the same room, but it's a separate shower compartment, Thetford swivel toilet, and that fruit bowl sink. This is a nice, spacious motorhome. Right. Let's power on. So next one, where we're going to go next is we'll go to this one, the Nuvo. So this here is again the Nuvo. This is a 2-berth, 2 travel seats, still on the Fiat. We can see this one has got the awning fitted to it. Facts and figures on this one. So this is a 6-metre motorhome, priced at 90,000 on the stand, but prices start from 87.5. Let's just have a look at the rear panel. So the back of the auto sleepers, we can see here the rear view camera. If you want a bike rack, you can fit that here. And the light cluster. What you've probably noticed though is auto sleepers don't offer a garage. Your storage is going to be under the bed or under the lounge seats. So it just depends whether that is something that you want, the garage, or not. Let's go in and take a look. So on the Nuvo, coming in, we can see the fabric finish. This is almost a cream, and it's a nice thick fabric, quite furry in effect. The gold cushions to complement that. Cupboards, so these have got a light wood, silver handles. If you press the button, that's going to open them up, and you can see the cupboard space in there that you're going to be getting. This is going to convert into a bed. Now, I'll turn around, I'll let Jules move backwards and we'll go here. So at the rear of this 6-metre motorhome, really good bank of drawers. The sink, again, we see this storage, and we see the plug socket pop-up, the microwave, extractor with light, the Thetford bank there with the hob and oven and grill. I haven't got a light on in there for you, I'm afraid. But if you want to head in there, you can see in the corner there's an all-in-one shower and sink. So that's a little bit different. That is a good use of space. So your sink tap becomes your shower as well. And then we do have the swivel toilet. So on a 6-metre motorhome, good use of space. I did once do some content with a 6-metre motorhome, which you may have seen back in 2020. And that's a good use of space, to be fair. Right, next up, we'll come to these ones in a second, but let's move here. So this is our first Mercedes. So this is the Mercedes Burford. So we're going up a level now. This one on the stand, 124,000. Prices start at 120. So this one, in terms of length, is 7.9 metres. 2.35 wide, and this one has a gross vehicle weight, or MTPLM, of 4,100 kilos. So you will need your C1 on this one. But again, we can see we've got plug sockets, we've got the gas barbecue point, the awning, wind out by Thule. Let's go in and take a look, because for that sort of money, we're in 124,000 now, so I'm expecting bigger and better things. At the front of the cab, Mercedes, as we can see there. This one has the automatic transmission. If I was doing a more detailed review, I'd give you the full brake horsepower and all the rest of it, but it's just a first look. Auto sleepers here embossed on the seats. We've got a combination of fabric with leather effect. The seating, this one's got the purple and the matching curtains here. I'm not sure if it's this one of them, I've already looked, yes, this one here has some glasses at the back, so you can get your finest crystal out if you have friends come round. So you do get some auto sleepers glasses in there. Lounge area, so this does convert into a bed if you were using it as a 4-berth. So nice finish there. And then a kitchen. Now this is nice. Motorhome kitchens are often fairly compact, as you'll know. What I feel here is we've got a nice amount of worktop space, the pop-up bank. This system again, do be careful if you're closing it. Be careful of your tap. That's the only thing I'd say. You've got your drainer there. There is this pop-out flap as well for even more worktop space. So if this is important to you, this is don't often see this on motorhomes. That is a nice feature. We've got cupboard space here underneath. The big, again, bank of hob and oven and grill. Extractor, microwave. This one's been fitted with the Truma air conditioning unit as well. Television fitted here. This model has the Alder wet central heating on it as well. This one's moved to, I'll try and pull that. This one's moved to the Dometic tower and fridge and freezer, so huge. You're going to find a table in there. Then we move back into the bedroom. You'll notice on this model we've got the darker wood finish. I think I prefer the darker wood, if I'm honest. It feels a little bit more luxurious, but we're paying more money. We have here the French bed or side fixed bed. Nice big window there, absolutely lovely. And then here we've got a little glass cabinet, or I think it's plastic, but it's meant to look glass, little glass cabinet, a mirror there, and again a further cabinet there, and some storage. And then you've got a massive wardrobe behind this door, huge double wardrobe. And then back here we enter into our washroom. Now this one's fitted, the toilet is the Cinderella toilet. This is an incinerator toilet basically. I won't go into that now, but that's what that is. You'll see the window frosted glazed glass, absolutely brilliant. I love frosted on there. Nice towel rail from the Alder system. I'll step into the shower. So separate shower. You can see as well on the auto sleepers, we've got this nice finish on the walls. It's like a tiled effect, so it's not just white plastic. This pulls across to enclose the shower. Fruit bowl sink, no intrusion from any cabinet. Nice black tap. There's a couple of cupboards in here as well for toiletries. Right, so rear washroom. It does have a nice feel to it, but 120,000. I'm expecting big things, to be fair. Again, no garage on this one, but lots of stuff in there. This is the example here of the Cinderella toilet. Probably a bit more of an explanation there for what it does, but that's that one. Right now it's the Burford Duo. So this has 2 travel seats again. It's a 4-berth. This is 7.9 metres, and this has a gross vehicle weight of 4.1 tonnes as well. Price on this one at the show, 124,000. So as we can see on there, the silver sides, nice silver finish. Let's have a look. This is on Mercedes as well. So we'll go into this one. Slightly different layout. This one's probably going to be popular with couples who don't want to sleep together, and you'll find out why in a minute. But again, nice lounge. This will convert into 2 berths. And then we've got our storage cupboards here on both sides. The kitchen with the same flap again. You can see the plug socket bank there. The Dometic tower fridge and freezer. This one opens on this one, so we can see inside there for the fridge. Got the air conditioning unit. Now, as you go through, this is interesting. So we open this door into the twin beds. Now, it's not, the bedding's in the way, but this will close and separate this area. If you're tall though, watch your head on here, because Jules has already hit his at 6'1", so it's really interesting just to watch that. It's a nice feature, but be careful. Now this layout is twin beds. I don't know the length of them because it's not a full review, unfortunately, but twin beds, your wardrobe is actually above your feet. You've got a wardrobe on each side above your feet. We've got this fabric headboard finish. Oh, an extractor fan. I'm not sure where my light is, but I'll dive in. So coming into this one, you can see in here, if you come into the dark, we've got the Thetford toilet there, the fruit bowl sink with the black tap, and then the shower. I must say, it's almost though, I think there could be a little bit more done in here, if I'm being totally honest. I feel for the money, I'm left wanting more. There's plenty more going on in other parts of the motorhome, but I just want a little bit more in here for that sort of money. a little bit more on the finish. So that is a twin bed layout. I'll let Jules go out very carefully. Don't want him getting a concussion, do we? Right, let's follow him out. Okay, so there we go. So that was the Duo. Next let's do this one here. So moving on, again, we can see, because it's open here, we can see the nice big front on the Mercedes badge, which I absolutely love, as you probably know. And this is the Borton. So again, we've got the exterior features. Now, this one is 6.44 metres long, so a much more compact motorhome. This one's a 3.5 tonne Mercedes base one. So if you haven't got your C1, this one might be for you. This one on the stand here, priced at £114,000. 2 berth, 2 travel seats. So let's venture in. Now on this one, there's no fixed bed. You're going to have to make it up yourself. You can use these as singles or make it into a double. This one's got the cream finish and then the pink cushions. So if you like sort of peachy pink, this might be for you. Fabric finish, plenty of overhead lockers around in this one. The dark wood trim. There is down here the USBs and the plug socket. Now, in terms of kitchen space, you're still getting plenty of it. There's an additional flap here. Then we've got the space here. This, though, has the under-counter Dometic fridge and freezer unit. And then we've got the rear kitchen again. We've got all the features that we had before. And what I do like as well, there's a kitchen roll holder there, so you can put your kitchen roll on there. I love a bit of kitchen roll. If you come in my motorhome, you'll see I've generally got a piece of it in my hand and I'm cleaning something. Microwave here, the big oven, and then in the offside corner we have the washroom again. And this one still has the Alder Wet central heating, and it's using that corner dual shower, sink and sort of back all-in-one facility, and the Thetford toilet again. And good to see a frosted window, because otherwise you need to pull a blind down or people are going to see you in the bathroom. So there we go. I won't do the vans. There are obviously a number of van conversions. We can just wander this way and I'll show you the van conversions, but I'm not going to dive into those. That was the 2025 motorhome range. But as we can see, the van conversions, it'll just give you an idea. So this is the Fairford. On the Fiat, prices start at 81,000. This one's at 89. If you want to go in and just have a little look at the colour scheme through the door, you can just have an idea of the colour scheme on the camper van there. And as you can see, there are plenty of them. There is one called the Kingham. Now, my first name is Karina, and my surname is Ingham, K. Ingham. So the Kingham, they named that one after me, I tell people. Obviously they didn't. So there we go. That is the Auto Sleepers range for 2025. They have been refreshed on the exterior and the interior. If you're familiar with Auto Sleepers, you'll be able to see the differences. The main differences I can see from my knowledge of them is really the fabric choice, the colour schemes. They do seem a little bit more modern. So yeah, Auto Sleepers, UK manufacturer, habitation access door on the near side for the UK market. Obviously, no garage on these, but plenty of equipment and based on Fiat and Mercedes. Thank you to Auto Sleepers who've let me come on the stand and film this first look. That is appreciated. So as always, thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next one.